All right. All right, everyone. I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this watch along of, well, something. I'm here, everyone. Larger than life and twice as ugly. My name's Richard Blosser, welcoming you, the host of this watch along. Here, this watch along as the Pittsburgh Penguins are taking on the Arizona Coyotes. Here tonight. My name is Richard Blosser. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in here to watch along here tonight. Thank you so much to everyone. I apologize for getting this little bit of a last minute here. Some technical issues, but nothing really to worry about here. At least shouldn't be worried about. Shouldn't be here. So how's everyone out there doing tonight? How's everyone doing out there tonight? Where are you watching from? Give me some predictions for the night as well. Pittsburgh is taking on Arizona. And why am I submitting myself to this? Why am I submitting myself to this of watching this team that has lost 4 in a row? And it's just, a power play that can't score on water. And I don't know, just forgive me, folks. I'm a little bit out of sorts here because I'm still trying to get a little thing set up here, even though we came in late on this. I came in a little late on this. That was my fault. I was trying to on time and was not able to. It's not able to, but I am here now for everyone. So I just bear with me a little bit here, folks, as I'm getting set up. Thank you to everyone who is watching so far. Make sure, give me your predictions as well. Tell me where you're from. Leave a like and subscribe to this as we will we will be getting underway here shortly. So all right, everyone, just give me a second. I will be back. There's just something else I need to do here. Just something else need to get. Be back. Promise. All right, back, everyone. Don't worry. Just need to get the mouse to try and hopefully get some things going here. I will get the flash score up and running here. I will. I'm just having a little difficulty here at the moment, just getting it set up with a few things. Again, came on late, a little late to get things set up. Late to get things here and set up. So I know we got a couple people here that are watching. Hold on a second, folks. Not going away too much. Just need to check on something here. I think we're okay. I think we're fine. Just trying to get some things set up here. All right, I'm going to try and get the flash score up and running. I do not understand why it isn't, and I'm running into this this issue here. The game is waiting to get underway shortly. We are doing anthems here. We are going to do anthems be showing up shortly. Again, I do apologize for what's going on. All right, I think we might have something a little bit better going on here. Just trying to adjust. Again, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm all out of sorts here, but it appears like but it appears we should be okay at least to get up and running here. Let's see here. From Adam watching on YouTube, let's go Yotes. There's at least someone out there. Coyotes fans do exist. I'm in Mesa, Arizona. 4-3. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. So again, I do apologize again if I seem out of sorts with this here tonight. Just running into some technical problems a little bit here, but we should be okay here in a moment because I should have this up and running, ready to go for everyone. That should be up. They are just getting done with anthems. There we go. We have that. And for watching, everyone, you're great that's watching this. Thank you so much. 6 people watching along so far. Just kind of bear with just getting some just technical stuff here. We got the flash score up here. We'll be getting ready to go here soon. Tristan Jarry in net. Whoops. Lost it. Sorry, everyone. We'll get it back up and running here shortly. Just see here. Let's see. Let's go with news layout. I think that'll be the bit of the easier one. Easier one. Puck drop down, and we are underway, everyone, in Pittsburgh here tonight as we are underway in Pittsburgh. Your forwards, Riley Smith, Evgeny Malkin, Valtteri Puustinen, Radim Sahora, Lars Eller, and Vinny Hanastrosa, Jason Harkins, Jonathan Gruden, and Jeff Carter. For Pittsburgh defense, Graves, Letang, Peterson, and Eric Carlson, P.O. Joseph, and John Ludwig on the defense. I'm sure that they're going to have we'll get the forwards for the Yotes up here in a little bit. Come on. Why is this being so difficult? Why? I'm sorry, everyone, for what's going on. Just so much stuff here. Just it's ridiculous. It is. 9:24 to go here in the first. We're underway. 6 people watching so far, all of them on YouTube. Thank you so much to everyone who is indeed watching along. I appreciate it. I really do. So sorry, it looks like we have a penalty, and penalty is going to be on. I think it's going to be on Arizona. I think it might be as well, sort of a Crosby getting the first shot in on the game. The game here. Sorry, just getting underway. Here. I'm not usually like this, everyone. I'm really not. I'm so sorry. I feel embarrassed. I really do. Out to the point. We go over to Malkin. Down low. Back out to Malkin. Looking. Winds. Fires. Nope. Off way. Back out to the far boards. Over to Carlson. Looking. Down low. Crosby. Fires. Scores! And that's Jake Gensel on the power play. Gensel just blasted right past. Who was that? Is Gonna blast it past Connor Ingram, and it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. Jake Gensel on the power play, who just ripped it. It looked like pass down low to Crosby, below the net, over to Gensel, who is in the circles, and just rips one in. 1-0 Pittsburgh. And that's short side and off the jersey. Short side and right off the jersey and into the net. So Penguins are up 1-0 early. We got an actual power play goal. Oh my God. It's a Festivus miracle, everyone. It's a Festivus miracle. 6 people watching along right now. Thank you so much to everyone that is watching. Thank you so much to everyone. The Coyotes trying to respond, working the puck along the near boards themselves. Both 2 players go down. Let's go down. Carlson fighting and jabbing, wanting a call, not getting it. Getting it as well. Arizona collecting the puck by the near boards, goes out to the point, looks over, circles, fires, fought off by Jari. Coyotes are able to keep it in the zone. Zone down near along the boards. They're mainly around the perimeter right now. Long shot, fought off again by Tristan Jari. Shots are 3-1 Pittsburgh right now. 17:47 to go here in the first. Skate around to the back of the net and are going to work. Pens have the puck, are going to work it out to center ice. Malkin tried a nice little stutter step there, but couldn't get it. And just and all that. So 1-0 Pittsburgh so far here in the first. The first as well, please make sure you give a like to this video, everyone. Please, at least those that are watching here on on YouTube as well. Sorry if my internet connection is not the best. I'm sorry. This is an issue I am trying to work through. Pens are Coyotes still in the zone, down below the net. Tries, throws out in front, can't recollect it by Pittsburgh as they work it out of the zone. Chipped up and ahead and into the zone like Jonathan Gruden, number 44. Coyotes are working down near the boards, throw the puck down and around. John Harkins there, collects on the far boards, falls down, no penalty on the play. Puck ripped around. Gensel whips it back down low. Penguins looking on front. Rough backhand. Nope. Not able to go on net. Letang on the near boards. Letang looking. Fires, deflected wide of the net. Pens are able to collect. Jeff Carter on the far boards, actually doing something for once. And as soon as I say that, it goes right out of the zone. Why are we paying this guy again? Someone please explain to me why the heck we're paying this guy again. Anyway, nice play. Looks like we have our first media timeout here. First media timeout. No, it was a replay. My bad. My bad. It's a replay of the Gensel goal. Once again, an actual power play goal as well. Crosby setting up for the face-off. And as the Yotes are able to win it. Hold on, just taking care of something. As well, the puck gets dumped in. Penguins tried to get it, but the Yotes just knock it up the boards, try to get it out of the zone. Crosby's able to recollect it on the forecheck, throws it on net, gets knocked aside. Net, it's knocked aside. Yotes have it, collect it, and go back up the ice we go. If you're watching, please give this a like, please. Please as well. Again, just trying to do some multitasking. And the wife was also getting ready to leave as well. So again, I apologize to everyone that's doing this. I feel like I can do much better than this, and yet for some odd reason I'm not. I know I can do better. I'm just hard on myself. I really am. That's just the kind of guy that I am. But I'm glad all of you that are watching through this. I apologize. My internet is not the best. My sincerest apologies about it. I'm trying to do the best that I can with it. I really am. I really am. The Penguins still have in the zone. Throw it in front, and are able to get it back out into the zone to center ice as well. So I know not a lot of you, at least right now, are watching. I'm glad we got one person from Mesa, Arizona along watching. That's always great to hear. A couple others that are watching. If you could tell me, where you're watching from. Watching from as well. Just to do some as well. Just making sure, trying to post this to Twitter as well. Get this going. Because yes, I am taking a stance that no, I am not really all that confident in this Penguins team. I'm really not. I've been a Pens fan for quite some time, since the glory days of Lemieux, Yager, and Francis. And I feel like I always have to explain myself whenever I do this. So I feel like I have to do. Let's see here. Adam checking in. Man, we need to get healthy and fast. I can tell you this. You're not getting, as someone who covers the American Hockey League readily, there is no help in Tucson. The Tucson Roadrunners. #meet. There's no help coming. There is not much in the pipeline. At least they're in Tucson. And take it from someone who knows. And there's not much in Wilkes-Barre either, at least for the Penguins as well. There really isn't. So we're kind of in the same boat here. It's hard to believe that a few years ago, remember how trendy the Arizona Coyotes were? That just remember that Arizona was the trendy hipster pick of the league. Hard to believe that at one time. Hard to believe. For people watching this, for whatever this is, just gonna do one more of this. This as well. Put it out there. I wish my friend Urinating Tree would be able to get on this as well. But I know he usually does another show here tonight. 13:37 to go here in the first. Still 1-0 Pens as well. The Penguins are wearing their usual black and gold jerseys, black with the gold numbering and gold lettering. The Coyotes are wearing their beautiful Kashina jerseys, the white Kashina that they went back to in I think it was 2021. They brought them back full time. Just don't mind me. Just posting one more link to as well. Let's just see here. Get this out there. Nice little link. Throw in some hashtags and all that. We will be getting back to the game here shortly. This is just something just want to take care of. Get it done. Just get this done. Again, maybe if I would have came on a little sooner, I could have gotten this done. I know. We'll be back to the action. I promise. All right. That's there. That's done. That's done. We are going to be back at it, everyone. Everyone. Just hoping to get this out there in the social media verse and get some more people to watching along on this. I know there's only 2 people watching tonight. There's only 2. Tuesday night games are a little bit of a tough sell. It's not like it's the playoffs or anything. Coyotes in the attack zone, throws it down low to try and work around the boards. Penguins intercept, throw the puck back around, and are able to get the puck back out of the net. Is it going to be an icing? Nope. No icing for reasons. Arizona's able to collect the puck at center ice and throw it back out there into the zone, get his stick and get back up. Nothing called on the play as the Yotes get the puck dumped back out to center ice, and our Ludwig thrown back to him, looking for a breakout pass, and is actually going to get it. But it just gets dumped right back out to center ice. God, I love how good these 2 teams are. How good these 2 teams are. Sarcasm, can you tell? I mean, just watching this Pens team, just at least throughout this season, it's a tough watch. I know. Nobody's going to care. No one's going to feel bad for us. It's been a good run. We got 3 Stanley Cups out of the Crosby era, 4 finals visits. Cross feed over and kicked away by Jari. Looks like a possible 3-on-2 for Pittsburgh. 4th man joins, crossing feed, and it gets kicked away. That was Erik Karlsson getting there on the crossing feed. But I know no one's going to feel sorry for us. No one's going to feel. We have a penalty. It looks like it's on Pittsburgh as Erik Karlsson is going off. 2 minutes for slashing. Sure. 2 minutes for slashing. He's going to be going off for. So far, the shots are 4-4 in this game as well. Pens do have a power play goal. Penguins leading in faceoff 62-37. Penguins been getting the takeaway parade going pretty good for them, I should say. Should be going pretty good for them. Power play for the Coyotes. And how the heck do they not have a shot on goal? That can't be right. That cannot be right. Back out to the point for the Yotes over to the far boards. Looking, wrister snagged by Joe, in and out of his glove, and it gets knocked back out to the blue line. Over to the far boards, looking, Coyotes looking up to the circles, over, looks, tries to throw down low, broken up, but collected by the Yotes. This is easier to do on ESPN when they have the players' names. Wrister from the circles and goes just wide of the net. Net recollected by the Yotes. Spent some good time there in the Penguin zone. Throws one on net, and it's deflected up and out of play. There's Jeff Carter skating off the ice. The Pens have a 10-game winning streak against the Coyotes. Their biggest active one. Their longest one was a 14-game winning streak against the looks like Ottawa Senators, but that was the dark days of the Senators in the mid-90s. Back out to the point for the Coyotes. Over the circles, looking, cross feed, scores! Cruz on a crossing feed gets it into the net, and we are tied at 1. Special teams are a thing so far. Cruz gets the goal. Adam Bonilla. Cheers, brother. And that was actually a nice feed. Crossing feed into the slot, and Cruz just puts it on net, and it goes right into the goal. Good on him. Good job. I mean, that's just good passing, and it finds his tape, and it's in the net. Thank you to the two of you that are watching along with me tonight on on YouTube. Let me just check something here on YouTube here. Up to 3 of you actually watching. My goodness, look at that fly. Look at that number just climb. So let me just check something on here. Here. Okay, we have 1 like so far. Only 1. That number needs to go up. But then again, I was probably spoiled by the playoff watch-alongs I did. I mean, I like 60 or 65. Apologies, the lighting's not the best here. I do what I can in the apartment. For those of you wondering, yes, that is a stuffed ornament that is up there. Yes, it is. I actually do have the hockey kids. They are sitting down in front of me. Sid, Crystal, and Ben are all sitting down there as well. So 1-1, each team getting a power play goal. Each team getting a power play goal as let's just see something here. Here, the goals were to Getzel on the power play with assist to Crosby and Valtteri Puustinen. And the goal was by Cruz, assisted by Zucker and Valimaki. Looks like we have interference on Liam O'Brien. Former Hershey Bear Liam O'Brien. Liam. It's good to see you, Liam. Good to see him. I actually got to meet him out in Vegas. When the Coyotes went to visit Vegas, I actually skated around and saw the Hershey Bears jersey that I was wearing. And he doesn't forget where he came from. Power play for the Penguins up. Pens leading 9-3 on shots. I mean, this Penguins team's just old. They're old and slow. They absolutely are. And are we going to get a slash? Are we going to get a slash on the play? Yeah. Crosby's going off for slashing. So that was a nice power play. All 4 seconds of it. Crosby goes off for tripping. So that'll be a little 4-on-4 action. Bukestad was trying to get the puck. Crosby goes to knock it away, takes the stick out of his hands, and yep, that's a penalty. Yeah. So, yeah. So a little 4-on-4 action. A little 4-on-4. Well, 4-on-4 is there. It'd be a face-off in the pen zone. Face-off there in the pen zone. I apologize. I'm a little... And a trip! And that... Yep, that's a trip. Looks like so much for that. Looks like we might get a 4-on-3 power play coming up here. Chips it right to the Yotes, and yep, someone's going off for tripping. Now, you could argue the two just got tangled up, and that very well could be a thing. But Nick Bukestad is going off for tripping, and let's see here. Yeah, you could have argued the two got tangled up. So it's a 4-on-3 power play. I'd want to say the Penguins can't screw this one up, but they've proven me wrong. 4-on-3. Wrister by Letang goes wide of the net. Back to Carlson. Carlson on the near boards. Looking over to Letang. Malkin fires, knocked away by Connor Ingram, former Syracuse Crunch. Crosby back out to Malkin. Malkin looking in the slot, tried to cross over and couldn't get it. The Yotes have it. Playing keep away, killing time, the bastards. And they're able to chip it down the ice, and the Penguins recollect it. 57 seconds left on this 4-on-3. Malkin back out to the point. Point to Getzel. Getzel skates back to the blue line. Over to Carlson. Carlson over to Getzel. Wrister and held by Ingram. Loose and collected by the Yotes and flung down the ice. Where's the movement? Bring it in, lads. Bring it in. Cross over to Malkin. They haven't changed anything up. Over to Letang. Letang looking. Malkin winds over to Letang. Back out the point. Bring it in. Deflected. Poked on net and held by Connor Ingram. Bring it in. Okay, they actually brought it in. Jake Getzel screening. He was looking for a tip, but Ingram just slid over and kept the pads down just enough to keep it out. Bah, I'd say. 16 seconds left on this 4-on-3. As the Yotes are able to get it and pitchfork it down the ice, they go. Lol. 7 of you watching, give a like to this video, please. And for all the crap I'm about to endure. Getzel being held up on the boards, flung down the ice. The 4-on-3 is done. The 4-on-4 is about to expire. Very, very brief power play. Not that this team could do anything with it. Penn's bringing up the ice. Carlson loses the puck. Hits a Yote, but he dumps it down the ice anyway. 2-1 and done. So much for that. Nothing on the power play. Still 1-1. 7:03 to go here in the first period. I know no one's going to feel sorry for me on this. Penguins still keeping the puck in zone. And P. Joseph actually keeps the puck in on nice keeping. But the Yotes are able to get nice little 2-on-2. Trying to cut in, but can't. Oh, look, the Penguins are trying to lead a rush with Lars Eller and Jeff Carter. Yay. 2 men who have 35-plus contracts and no movement clauses. Actually, that's wrong. Lars Eller doesn't, but freaking Jeff Carter does. Why? Because he's Ron Hextall's boy. Is that Ralph Keller out there? I think that's Ralph Keller. Still out there. Still a thing. Yotes have the puck in the attacking zone, are able to collect on the faceoff circle in the slot, tried to tuck it down low, and we have another penalty coming up. That's going to be on the Penguins for a tripping. You get a penalty. You get a penalty. You get a penalty. Oh, Sullivan, shut up. You're lucky you're still employed. So there's a puck down low, and looks like it was slapped away. Zucker had the puck down low, and is it Jari they're going to nail for tripping? No, they're going to get Gruden, I think. No, they're getting Harkins. Harkins for the penalty. That's who they're getting. Yotes on the power play. Great. Back out to the point. Looking in the face-off circles to throw it back out to the point, in the high slot, crossing feed off the boards to the face-off circle. Another crossing attempt broken up by the Pens. Both 2 players go down. No call. Don't worry. They both fell. On the corner. Wrister fought away by Jari. Woman in purple, sit down. Down. Coyotes whip it around the boards. Are able to collect it below the net. Looking, throws it out to the far boards. Back over to by the face-off circle. Whips it down there, trying to look for the bumper spot on the power play. Couldn't get it. Pens get it, and chip it down the ice. 1-1. 5:05 to go here in the first. Here in the first. As the Coyotes are able to move it up at center ice, brings it in, back up, crossing feed goes out of the zone. It seems like the Yotes are more doing it to themselves than the Pens are actually clearing it. Jason Zucker coming in, tries to cut, throws on front, shot, rebound, scramble in front, and it's in. And it's in. Because we had two guys go below the goal line. 2-1 Arizona. That's Logan Cooley, isn't it? Is that Logan Cooley? Front scramble, and no, that's not Logan Cooley. No, that's Maricelli. I think it's Maricelli. Starts with an M. Let's go to the old summary here, and it's McElhinney. Assist to Cruz and Jason Zucker. Of course, a former Pen's going to come to bite us. 2-1 Arizona. Because this is what we do. I mean, what? Two guys went below the net. Two. And you left freaking two Yotes wide open. In the slot. Todd Reardon, you need to be fired. See, and Eric Carlson. Stick to the freaking chin. Another penalty. The freaking penalty for this team. Matitas. See here. Come on. God. I'll get it here in a little bit. Stupid internet. It's doing this. But yeah, Matthias, Marcelli, and yeah, 2-1 Arizona. 2 power play goals. I expect nothing less. I expect nothing less. And actually, we actually have some breaking news here. I need to double check on this, but we actually have some breaking news. This is not Penguins related, but I just need to double check on something, see if this is true or not. Because it's concerning the Capitals. And let's see here. From Russian Machine Never Breaks, assuming this is true. It appears the Washington Capitals and the Washington Wizards are going to be moving out of the Capital One Arena. And it looks like they'll be moving to Northern Virginia. I'm not making this up, folks. It appears that, as per reporting from 7 News, Scott Abraham, Ted Leonsis, the owner of both teams, Monumental Sports, will be attending an event at Potomac Yards alongside Virginia Governor to announce the plans. From Scott Abram of 7 News in D.C., it appears they'll be moving to Northern Virginia. It appears the event comes after a yay vote on a proposal that was received from Virginia's MEI Project Approval Commission on Monday. Reporting the result of the vote revealed that MSC, Monumental Sports Entertainment, and Leonsis been involved in planning of the relocation from the start. All that remains, this is from Russian Machine Never Breaks. I'm getting this. Remains getting the moving process underway with additional approval from the full Virginia Assembly and Alexandria City Council. The potential home for both the Capitals and the Wizards could be located in a sports district and Alexandria's Potomac Yard teams, as well as an additional 3,000 seat. And we have a goal! Scores! Jeff Carter! Jeff Carter! The old man! Short-handed! Are you freaking kidding me? Jeff Carter did a thing! Jeff Carter did a thing! It's a Festivus miracle! Jeff Carter on a breakaway beats Connor Ingram low blocker side. Old man Jeff Carter. Old man Jeff Carter ties the game at 2. Jeff Carter did a thing. And the Capitals are relocating. It's a Festivus miracle. 2-2. 2:50 to go. Here in the first. Arizona's still on a power play. Jeff Carter scored a goal. Woo. In the words of the one dog from Looney Tunes, it just don't add up. 7 people watching this, please give a like to this, please. As we are just getting some Arizona power play about ready to come to an end, but just getting some breaking news. The Capitals are going to move out of Washington, D.C. and are moving into Northern Virginia. Both the Capitals and the Wizards are moving out of D.C. Unreal. Unfreaking real. Freaking real. I mean, I said freaking real. That's what I meant. Wow. All right, looks like we got someone here. Liam Wolf says hi. Liam, how you doing? Where are you watching from? I'm a big Pens fan. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching. I think I could tell by your avatar on there, I think. Buck 23 left to go here in the first period. 2-2. And Jeff Carter did a thing. Jeff Carter did a thing. He scored shorthanded. Jeff Carter did a thing. Whoa. Nick Schmaltz getting there for the face-off, which sounds like a Looney Tunes press-off. Schmaltz, faults. Doesn't matter as long as I'm rich. There are a few Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins playing in this game. John Harkins, Valtteri Puustinen, should be Alex Nylander, but they're never going to do anything with him. He'll just be there to torment my team, the Hershey Bears, for all of eternity. 1 minute left to go here in the first period. Still 2-2. Thank you to everyone that's been watching this. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much to everyone. The stoppage in play, that's not a penalty. Huzzah! Shots are 14-8 in favor of Pittsburgh. They are actually relocating. Remember all those years when Caps fans made fun of the Penguins for almost moving to Kansas City? Remember that? Fun times. Fun times. Sorry about that, everyone. Sorry about that. Final seconds dripping away here in the first period. Still 2-2. Special teams have been a thing tonight as the Pens have a power play and a shorthanded goal, and the Yotes have 2 power play goals. And oh yeah, the Capitals are moving out of Washington, D.C. 20 seconds left to go. Pens trying to get one last rush up, but can't. Broken up into neutral ice. Crosby throws puck crossover. Can't really get anything. Throws the puck down and around. Clock ticking away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's all for the first period. The score, the Penguins 2, the Coyotes 2. Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey, in case none of you knew. All righty, everyone. All right. Just try something here. It didn't work nearly as well as I thought. But anyway. All right, so we are going to take a bit of a break here. And we'll be back. Intermission coming along here, but I've got some stuff I got to do, and I'll see you on the other side. You are watching Penguins versus Coyotes watch along here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. All right, we are back here. Everyone here on the watch along, on the watch along here on the Hockey Podcast Network. Thank you so much to everyone who has been watching with us here at tonight. Hope all of you are having a good night. It is a Tuesday night here on the here in the hockey world. Thank you so much to all of you who are watching along with me. All 4 of you, at times 9 of you, but all 4 of you that are watching along. 2-2. Penguins and Yotes. Let's see what else we got here. Toronto and Maple Leafs and Rangers. 4-1 Maple Leafs at first intermission. That'll make Steve Dangle happy, provided the score holds. Hurricanes and Senators tied at 1. Tied at 1, goals by Josh Norris and Martin Necas. See here. Red Wings and Blues. St. Louis up by 1. Brandon Saad with the goal. I guess to be fair. Goals in the Maple Leafs and Rangers. Austin Matthews. I freaking hate this new NHL app. Timmins, Yarncroke, and Mardner for Toronto, and Blake Wheeler, the lone goal scorer for the New York Rangers. Flyers and Preds. Flyers and Preds are going to kick off a little shortly here at 8 o'clock. Chicago, Edmonton at 10. Seattle and Florida at 10 also. Tampa and Vancouver at 10. Winnipeg and San Jose at 10. But also my West Coast girlfriend, Calgary and Vegas to kick off at 10. They're at T-Mobile, i.e. the Fortress. I have been there. It's beautiful. Thank you to everyone who's watching along here so far. Thank you so much to everyone. Put my glasses on for this. It is much, much easier to do that when you don't have a dried contact in one ear. So how's everyone doing out there tonight? I know 4 of you are watching along. Not that busy of a stream, but I'm doing what I can. Adam Bonella is saying hi to Liam. Adam doing a great job hanging around as our lone Yotes fan out there. Someone's got to. One of my favorite players growing up was Doug Badger when he was with the Pens. My first ever game was at the exhibition game in Oakland, California between the Pens and Winnipeg Jets. Very nice. Good to know. Good to hear. It's good to hear that those exhibition games out there. Saying hello out there as well. And thank you for getting things going here in the chat as well. Still at intermission. An intermission there. The Pens will be back at it tomorrow night. After this game, they hop on a flight and are going up to Montreal to take on Les Canadiens, or Les Inhabitants, as they are known. That's French. Gensel got the scoring started, but then the Coyotes would tack on 2. The first one was just a nice feed to Cruz. The second was freaking stupid as 3 Pens were down low on the penalty kill. That led to a 2-on-1 up high. But Pens were able to answer with a Jeff Carter short-handed breakaway backhand over Connor Ingram. Jeff Carter did a thing. Jeff Carter did a thing. A Festivus miracle indeed. But big story breaking here tonight is that the Washington Capitals will be moving out of D.C. They will be moving to Northern Virginia, probably in Alexandria, out near the Potomac, and they got approval for their own sports district. And it just, I can't believe this would actually happen. That the Capitals are going to move out of DC, especially with as much money as they've dumped into Capital One Arena and everything that they've done. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get why the Capitals think that this is such a good idea. That they just, I mean, I know they wanted $6 million, $600 million to upgrade the Capital One Arena, and they have. How freaking the Caesars Sportsbook has moved in, and yet they couldn't get the funding they needed to really repair it. I mean, it's a shame what's just going to happen to Capital One, that both teams are just going to move out of there. I don't get it. I really don't, that you can just allow that to happen. And that both the Wizards and the Capitals are going to move out of DC. And I know the DC Go-Go is what they call themselves. They played there too. They're probably going to move their G League team. The Capital City Go-Go is what they call themselves. By the way, not joking. And I think the Washington Mystics don't play there. The WNBA team, they don't. They play somewhere else. But yeah, just interesting stuff. Weird times. I mean, I'm sure they'll probably call themselves the Washington Capitals. I'm sure they will. They will. It's not like they're going to call themselves like what? The Virginia Aviators or something? I mean, not like they do something like that. Let's see here. Andrew Bayou Cheesy checking in. Andrew, thank you so much for checking in tonight with us. I'm doing pretty well. I was a little late to start and get going, but we got set up. We're pretty good, and we appear to be up and running just fine right now. I was a little late getting in, literally last minute, and then needed some time to set up. Penn scoring their first power play goal since November 11th. That's a thing. That is a thing. So they're showing the replay of the Penn's first power play goal in a month. In a month. I mean, do you even know like how bad your power play has to be for a freaking month? Man. At least I got the kids here with me. I got my my hockey kids here with me. This is Ben. Yes, Steelers kid. Most recent Pittsburgh kid. You have Ben. And then you have Sid. She actually was the first time we went out to Pittsburgh. Me and Hillary got her. So this is Crystal. Now that's Sid. This is Crystal. This is Crystal. Yes, it's a cheerleader bear. My wife thought she was cute. So got her, named her Crystal. A few other ones sitting here as well. Here as well, keeping me company. Wife's out with mother. Spending time with each other. So yeah, I got a few other of the stuffed animals just sitting over here, right beside me. Just all of them, just right there, just keeping me company as well. And yep, ornament up there too. Yeah, me and my wife, we kind of like the whole plushed animals thing. That was always her thing. I knew that well when we started dating. Every time I go to a different arena, I try to pick something out for her. And she just likes it. They're like our own little family. So running down here on the intermission, I am actually going to get myself something here real quickly. Going to throw another commercial up here. And when we come back, we will be getting into the second period of Yotes v. Penguins. And you're watching the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Watch along of this fine hockey game. What? Don't you judge me. Don't you judge me. Just enjoying a bit of dessert as we're heading back into the second. Training myself as we all should in life. This is my reward for watching this game. Penn's getting ready to come back out. First intermission. Wrapping up there in Pittsburgh. So I had to get back at it. There's that broadcast corner they're showing. Showing some highlights there in the first. And we are, I'll get the There we are. There we are. Now we got that back up and running. I think. There we are. There we go. We are back up and running. Got that back up. And ready to go back at it here in the second. 2-2 in Pittsburgh. Yes, I'm having some M&Ms. Don't judge me. I feel like I'm Dennis Hopper from Blue Velvet. Don't you look at me. Don't you look at me. Penn goes down to the corner. No call on the play. Looks like they're already going down just into the corner. Good stuff. So 2-2 as we're underway here in the first. Here in the first period. Some of you watching this, please give a like to this video as well. Please give a like to my suffering of watching this game, of watching these two teams take on each other. Another Penguin slips and goes down. I think that was Valtteri Puustinen that went down. Goodness. Let's check something here. I know only two of you, actually up to three of you watching so far. Thank you to all that do. We're up to 5 likes so far. Everyone, can we try to get that to 10 before the end of the game? Get another like going. Get that up to 10 before the end of the game. I think that'd be great. So, yeah, like I said, big news of the night is that the Capitals will be moving out of D.C. They will be moving to Northern Virginia. It's not imminent. It's still going to take a little bit, but they'll be moving out of Capital One Arena there in D.C. And it's a shame. It's a nice arena. It really is. I know some people give it crap, but I don't. I've been there a few times. Walked by it when I've been there in D.C. That's a nice place. It is. Like right there near the Chinatown district of D.C., and they're going to decide to move out. Because I think Ted Leonsis was seeking a good amount of money to renovate the arena, and he needed like $600 million. that he was going to dump in to renovate the place. And I mean like serious renovations. And they already did put money into it. But watch, they're going to move out there and they're still going to call themselves the Washington Capitals. Much like the commies still call themselves the Washington Commanders, even though they play in a very southern part of Maryland. They still play in Landover, Maryland, in Raljon, as they call it. Raljon. So that'll leave only one DC team actually in DC, and that's the Nationals, the Nationals. And they're in like the southern part of the city out near the Naval District. And that's, I do not like Nationals Park. I've been to Nationals Park. It's not great. I mean, it's a nice enough place, but it's definitely not one like, oh my gosh, I need to go back to this place. It is not on that list. So sorry for the slight detour. Just big news. The Capitals moving out of Washington, D.C. Just sort of the big news that's just broken tonight. I don't know if they'll do a name change or a rebranding. Nobody knows. There expects to be a big announcement tonight. I mean, tomorrow morning around like 9 a.m. They're at Potomac Yard there in Alexandria. They'll basically be moving to Northern Virginia, which is basically an extension of DC anyway. Anyway, sorry for getting distracted, everyone. Sorry. Just some big news. Big news just coming out there tonight. Still 2-2, 16:41 to go here in the second here. Both teams trading chances as well. I guess both teams aren't going to try, considering that's where all the goals have come from tonight. We've had each team score. There we go. I apologize. My internet is not the great. I know it keeps messing it up. It's a freaking flash score thing because it's got that ad in it that keeps refreshing and reloading. And it just, I'm sorry if my reception's not the best. I'm sorry. But I'm just doing what I can. Stop here by Jari on a rush. Looks like Ralph Keller led that rush. 15:26 to go here in the first. It was a nice feed over to Getzel, but it was knocked away by Connor Ingram. As Jake goes to sit down on the bench. So how's everyone doing out there that's watching along with this? Hope all of you are doing well. We do have another watch party that's going on tonight on the channel. That is Maple Leafs and Rangers party going on as well. They're having a watch party over there. So good on them. And seems like they have a decent enough game. Decent enough game over there. And are sure if we're getting a penalty or not, or if it's just a media timeout for them. Pens have had a few chances here in the second. There is Connor Ingram and his bare bones goalie mask. An all right goalie mask. I've seen better. I've seen worse. So Pens work it back into their own zone out by the augmented reality boards. I just miss the virtual boards don't bother me as much as other people, but it's just I like seeing the local advertisements that go on. It just it to me it's interesting just to see what the local culture is. Sorry, getting the flash score right. Right, Pens are trying to pressure there a little bit, but the Yotes are able to knock it out of the zone. Out of the zone, Coyotes working along the near boards. It's like Bukestad fighting out of the corner, backhand feet in front, can't get to it, slapped out of the zone by the Pens, and down the ice it goes. That should be an icing. That's Ryan Graves just knocking it down the ice. And there's Logan Cooley, number 92. The big pick for the Coyotes this past year. Big pick for them. Just all right, back to the action. Shots are 18-12 Pittsburgh. Still tied at 2. At least according to mine. The flash score is updated much better in real time. So I think my television actually has that 8-second delay. It's just really weird that I have that delay. I think it's because I don't have a box. I have streaming. So I don't know if that generates a delay. I honestly don't know. Because when I've done this with Neil, he's been right on top of the action as it happens. And I was like 8 seconds off. And it was just really weird. Because he'd get a score and I'd be like, I wouldn't get one until like 5 seconds later. First media timeout. So we hit the 13-minute mark. First media timeout, 2-2 in the second period. Russ the Hunter. Hello, Russ. How you doing? Thank you for checking in tonight. Come on, Pens. Yep, agreed. Agreed as well. Hopefully the Penguins can pull this off and actually get a win out tonight. Try and snap a 4-game losing streak. Try and snap a 4-game losing streak here tonight. And actually try to keep a 14-game winning streak against the Arizona Coyotes still going. So how's everyone out there doing tonight? Hope everyone's doing good out there who's watching along with me. Again, I apologize. My internet's not the best. I'm sorry. I really am. Not much I can do about it. I know what keeps holding it up. It's going with the flash score thing. But got to keep that up. We have 4 people watching, 3 people on YouTube, and 1 person on Twitch. Thank you so much. Really mean it. It's like we are back to live action. Longest point streaks for Penguins since 2001. 3 games for Valtteri Puustinen in this season. The longest was Malkin with 11 points in 6 games. It's Malkin, Crosby, Ryan Whitney, Noah Welch, and 1 other person up there. They've faded away from it before I could read the last one. But some interesting names up there. Very interesting, of course. Crosby, Malkin, you always expect, but some other names up there too. Yes, I know the Penguins did exist before Sidney Crosby came around, and Mario Lemieux too. Sorry. Coyotes work it down into the corner. It looks like Valimaki. Pens kick it out of the corner, literally, as Sidney Crosby collects it up to Jake Gensel, forks it out of the zone, but collected by Arizona, gets it back in along the far boards. Boards crossing feed, not able to get across behind the net, knocked out in front and knocked aside by the Penguins defense, slapped out of the zone all the way down. That should be an icing. According to the big digital board, the Pens will have 2 games next week. Well, 2 games next week at home. Looks like it was Minnesota and Carolina. And then they'll head into the holiday break. Yeah, next week is heading into Christmas week. Not Christmas week, but next week is heading into Christmas week. Hope all of you are enjoying your holiday season, whichever one it is, whichever holiday it is. See, Andrew, but geez, how's the game so far? Yeah. Game's kind of slowed down here in the second. Both teams get up even. Pens moving up on a 2-on-1. Looking backhand. Can't collect the rebound. Pens had a 2-on-1 there. It's a 2-on-2 back the other way. That eventually the Penguins are going to be able to connect or work the puck around the perimeter and out of the zone. Well, attempt to get out of the zone. Shots are 22-14 Pittsburgh so far here in the second. Almost halfway through the game. Erik Karlsson looking. Wrister download event. Hostrosa is not able to get one on net and gets knocked down for his troubles. Now let's see here. Also from Andrew. Pens is a good team, but not with the Yotes worst team ever. Arizona's not that bad this season. Come on. This is not like the laughingstock Yotes of the past. The worst team in the league is San Jose or Montreal. That's the worst team in the league. Those are laughingstocks. Arizona's not like that anymore. At least I don't think so. I mean, Arizona is fifth in the Central. And they're above 500. 13, 12, and 2. That's a good thing. It's a hell of a lot more than I could say for Pittsburgh. 11, 12, and 3. And are in danger of hitting the basement of the Metro. Yeah. If only they could learn how to close out games. Only they could learn how to close out games. I know a lot of people this week wanted Mike Sullivan's head, per se. And I'm not sure they'd be completely wrong. Just my wonder is who they could go out and get. I mean, you get rid of Sullivan. I'm not against it. But you better have a decent backup plan. And it looks like we are going to have a penalty. Penalty on Pittsburgh at the 10-minute mark. And that's Jeff Carter. Yay. There's a Jeff Carter. Looks like cross-checking. They're going to get him for, I think, cross-checking is what they're getting him for. Yeah, Jeff Carter. Boarding. Boarding. Sorry. Jeff Carter off for boarding. Now there's a Jeff Carter I know and despise. San Jose for sure the worst of all. They are. Andrew, Mike is too old to hold the team by himself. I'm not sure old, but it's just the message, like it's not there. Power play for Arizona coming up, or at least they're going to attempt to. Remember, this team scored 2 power play goals already. 90 seconds to go here on the power play as Arizona gets it in on the far boards, tries to get back out to the point, run into some trouble. Pittsburgh gets it out of the zone. Riley Smith, former Vegas Golden Knight, Stanley Cup champion, Riley Smith. See, Jeff Carter is a good player, but sometimes he's just plain stupid. Yeah, and he's eating up $2.5 million a year with full no movement clause. 1 minute to go here on the power play. Still 2-2. I'm saying don't underestimate these Yotes. Just don't. I'm not sure when these two teams are going to play each other again. This Penn's about to get them on another West Coast road trip. The Yotes are out to the point, over to the circles, back out to the point. Wrister blocked and knocked away by Jari. Jari Penn's collected, skated out of the zone. It's Jonathan Gruden leading it, just killing time. Duck dumps the puck in deep. Last seconds of the power play. And puck gets dumped down and around. Backs along the boards. Valmecki gets hit, but stolen. Letang coughs up the puck and it bounces out in front. Not able to clear it away. Power play's done. Carter back out on the ice. And whammo! Yote just got knocked down for his troubles. Nice hit. It wasn't Carter that did that, but bam! Wow, what a hit. As both teams are back to full strength. I'm glad the NHL teams don't do like a lot of minor league teams do, is that when they come off the power play or go on the power play, you hear they do the Super Mario mushroom growing effect. Yeah, I know of a few minor league hockey teams that do that. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just odd. That's just something you don't hear in the NHL a lot. Wrister knocked away. Getzel had it. Bank play off the goalie, and it goes up and into the crowd. It should be good enough for another media timeout. Logan Cooley tried to dance, and Riley Smith just knocked him hard. Welcome to the NHL, kid. Logan Cooley tried to dance at the blue line and got nothing for his troubles. And tomorrow he'll wake up with a pounding head and nothing left to show. Okay. So this is the first watch along I've actually done here in a while. I think the last Penguins one I did was all the way back on their opening night. The one started at 8 o'clock because we had to do Connor Bednard's debut. And I was the schmuck that was willing to do it. The only thing that sucks about doing these live streams is that I got to pick and choose like when I do these because I have a 5 a.m. wake-up call. Yeah. Yeah, the things I do for love of hockey. Things I do. Still tied up here at 2. 6:58 to go here. Andrew checking in, been very active tonight. Thank you, Andrew, for doing so. Any thoughts on Connor Bednard I know he's doing great, but now he's slowing down. Yeah, the sugar rush of him's calmed down. Um, the sugar rush of him has calmed down. Connor McDavid's found his scoring ways once again. So Connor's been pushed to the wayside. Pushed to the wayside. The kid will be good. He just needs some help around him. I mean, I got nothing against the kid. I don't. I just think Gary Bettman wanted him in a major market, so Chicago got him. Whoa. Andrew, even on the weekends to wake up at 5 a.m.? No. It's a Monday through Friday job I've got. At a steel distribution warehouse, pulling beams and stuff for orders. It's a pretty chill job. Pays okay, but it's a pretty good job. I've spent a lot of the year job hopping. I got fired twice. Once back in June after the playoffs ended. I quit a second shift job I was working so I could be on a daylight time to be with my wife more. Just happens, when I got married, second shift life just wasn't working anymore. So, and that was a good paying job. I was able to find another yard jockey job that paid well and only worked like Wednesdays through Saturdays. That was 3 10s and a 12. I mean, yeah, it sucked working 12 hours on Saturdays, but again, the pay was really, really good. And after a week after the Bears won the Calder Cup, I was fired. I spent about a month on unemployment, and I spent my first stint at the warehouse I'm at now. And it was about 2 months there, and then I went to an auto parts warehouse through a temp agency. Lasted there for about a month until I got fired. And then I tried a steel mill for 2 days. That did not work very well. That was not for me. So after I quit the steel mill for 2 days, and before any of you ask, like, well, why'd you quit after 2 days? When you do a job and it's just not for you, that's exactly how I felt. Like, I knew after the first day I worked there, I came home and cried to my wife about it. There was something wrong. I mean, it's a steel mill. It's hard blue collar work. And it's a place that it's a steel warehouse. It's been around since like the 1940s, and it shows. There are a few things about that building I'm not going to say I can't say on the live stream here that would show how old the building is. But it just wasn't for me. And the day after I left that steel place, I called the place where I'm at now, and I asked the guy there for my job back, and he gave it to me. So that's where I am now. I've just done so much job hopping that I need to stop. I need to stop with it. Try and build myself back up. It's just been a lot. It's just been a lot. Like I love doing this sports stuff, and I'd like to do it as a career someday. But I'm 41, and like I don't know like how much I can really do. I mean, I like doing the Grit and Bear It podcast, which you should watch and should take a listen to. New episodes drop every Monday. The first and only American Hockey League podcast devoted to the Hershey Bears. The only Hershey Bears. Hey, Kurt Angle's there. Hey, how about that? The first and only Hershey Bears podcast out there. Proud of it. I've been doing the show for about 4 years now. 4 seasons, I should say. 4 seasons, technically, and I'm very proud that I've done it. Back to the action. 5:03 left to go here in the second. Still 2-2 here in Pittsburgh. The game's kind of slowed down a bit here in the second period. Not a lot of penalties for either team. Teams and special chances have been a thing for this team. So a bit of a scoring recap for everyone. Jake Gensel opened it up with the power play goal at $1:12 in the first period. Gensel with the power play goal. Arizona would respond with 2 power play goals of their own from Cruz and McElhinney and Maxelli. The Pens would respond with a Jeff Carter shorthanded goal at 16:54, and that's where we stand right now. We have 6 people watching us, 5 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. Thank you to everyone. Please give this video a like. We're at 5. I'd like to get this to hit double digits before the end of the game. So I usually, again, ask this of every stream. Where are all of you watching from? Some of you have answered this. Some of you newer ones watching. Wondering where you're watching this from. 2-2 with 4:30 to go in the second. Oh, Letang tried a crossing feed. Lost in the pads. Where is it? Where is it? Who has it? No one has it. So scramble around in front. No one. And geez, what a mad scramble. And no one could get it. Pens try to work the puck back in the zone, but looks like offsides. 4:04 to go here in the second. Showing replays of the crossing feed that bounced around in Ingram's crease. Puck just pinballed around and didn't really get to anyone. Andrew chiming in, Oakville, Ontario. Nice, Canada. Watching along up there in the Great White North. Thank you for watching along. Anyone else out there, check in where you're watching from. And Coyotes lead up a 2-on-1 rush. Shot and blocked away by a Pens. A sliding defenseman slides and takes the puck out of the play. That's how you're supposed to do it. As well, Pens going to move it out of the zone. Jonathan Gruden tries to get the puck out of the zone, is able to slap the puck out of there as well. 3:24 to go here in the second, still 2-2. After this, the Pens will take on Les Canadiens or Les Inhabitants tomorrow up there in the Great White North. I will not be doing a watch along for that because I will be at a Bears game, a Hershey Bears game tomorrow night, as they will take on the Providence Bruins. And I have to say that because if you ever been there, that's just how they say Providence there. 2:42 to go here in the second. The Pens had another crash the net play that just went nowhere and went nowhere as well. But in comes Vinny Ostrosa crossing. Malkin shoots and is knocked away by Connor Ingram, who was falling down trying to make a save and just knocked it out of the way. Yotes in the zone, back out to the point. The blue line chips it down back in. And Pittsburgh's able to lead it back out of the zone. Two minutes to go here in the second. Shots are 29-15 Pittsburgh, leading in shots, but we are still tied at 2. Again, action's been fairly even here in the second. And one power play for Arizona in this. Shots on goal, 29-15. It's about right. Arizona's been missing the net a lot. Pens leading in block shots, 11-6. And hits going to Pittsburgh at 21-15. Pens leading in the faceoff department, 24-16 at 60% as well. So could be one of those sort of everything but scoring type of nights. But it doesn't feel that way. Like Pittsburgh's playing decent. But Arizona's just hanging around. They're just really just hanging around. And that just, always that type of team just worries, because I've seen a lot of them my lifetime. Period winding down, about 20 seconds left. You're in the period. Arizona keeps it in, dumps it down and in, trying to get it back out to the nearer boards, looking, dance around into the point. Down low, shot fought off by Jari. And that's it. Get ready for the third period. Marcus Pettersson's pissed about something. What the hell is he so upset about? Let's see here. He thinks he got taken out. Drew O'Connor had a nice chance on one of his attempts. It was fought off by Connor Ingram. And then Evgeny Malkin tried to pick the corner and hit the post. Had Connor Ingram down and just couldn't nail it on the post. Well, get ready for the third period. The score, Pittsburgh 2, Coyotes 2. A little tribute to Tim Kitzrow from Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey. If you're old enough to get that, I love you. So, going to be taking a break here for, and we will, catch up soon. You're watching the watch party here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. And we are back, everyone. And we're back. We got the watch along between the Coyotes and the Pittsburgh Penguins. 2-2 after 2. Thank you to everyone that's watching along here as well. The second period really wasn't all that much going on in the second. There was just lots of back and forth, chances on both sides, but both goaltenders were up for the job. Connor Ingram doing enough to keep him in it, and Tristan Jarry's made saves when he's had to. Not a lot of penalties here in the second. Not a lot of penalties as there was only one that was taken by the Pens, and that was really it. The penalty kill came through. So just I don't want to say Pittsburgh's been the better team. It's hard for me to kind of believe that they are like the better of the two. Record-wise, they're fairly even. Talent-wise, the Pens have more veterans than them. But it just doesn't appear that the Pens can really just take that next step and take over a game like this. And this is me being a fan of the team for a long time. And I know that they're just old. I know. That's just, they're old, and it's just what they do. So it will be interesting to see what this Pens team can do here in the third. I really don't want overtime because I don't want to drag this out. I just want this game to be over with. But that's just me. Knowing my luck, we'll go into a shootout. That's just my luck. And I'll have trouble falling asleep because the game will go late. Pens leading on shots 33-17. Taking a look at other scores around the league, the Rangers have cut into the Maple Leafs lead to make it 4-3. They're at second intermission there in New York City. Goals by Zibanejad and Blake Wheeler have made it 4-3 there at Madison Square Garden. 4-1, Canes lead the Senators. Goals by Nichas, Aho, Jarvis, and again by Aho. 2 by Sebastian Aho on the night. The St. Louis Blues are leading the Detroit Red Wings 3-2. As Kevin Hayes has scored twice for the Blue and Gold. Preds and Flyers are underway out there in Music City. Early goal by Gustav Nyquist for the Predators have them up 1-0. Still to come, Chicago and Edmonton at 10. Florida team and the Seattle Kraken also at 10 o'clock. Tampa and Vancouver at 10. Winnipeg and San Jose at 10:30. And my West Coast girlfriend, Vegas versus Calgary, 10 o'clock out there at the Fortress that sits right between the MGM Grand and New York, New York. They're on the south side of the strip. God, I miss Vegas. But does Vegas miss me? Maybe. Maybe it does. God, I miss Vegas. Showing the Pens' upcoming schedule. Tomorrow at Montreal, Saturday at Toronto, taking a Eastern Canada roadie. And then 2 home games next week against Minnesota and Carolina for the Pens coming up. Ten games on tap today on a Tuesday. And tomorrow on Wednesday, there'll be 5 games, including on TNT. Boston and New Jersey is the TNT game. Ducks and Islanders on at 7:30. Sabres and Avalanche, the nightcap, the West Coast game on TNT. And Winnipeg and LA 10:30 tomorrow night. And Pittsburgh and Montreal tomorrow. That makes it 5 games. 5 games tomorrow on a Wednesday. So thank you to everyone that's been watching so far. I'm bouncing between 7 and 6 so far. So they're showing the shot attempts as well. The attempts are 44 for Arizona and 53. Sorry for the noise. Neighbors coming in. As for Pittsburgh, has 53 as well. So just take a bit of a short break and we'll be back. All right, and we are back. Still intermission here. I apologize, everyone. Had some things I had to take care of. So I might actually run one more as we head out of the intermission here soon. Got about 5 minutes of intermission left there in Pittsburgh. But thank you to everyone who's been watching so far. I appreciate it. I really do. Really do. 4 people watching, we were up to 7 at one point. Who knows? It could go up the more and more we go into, the deeper we go into this game. So we do have another live stream going on tonight, Toronto and New York. New York will be, we have that other one going on the YouTube channel, going on our other YouTube channel as well. Make sure you go over there and give them a like as well. Show them a little bit of love while you're over there. 7 people have liked this video so far. Can we please get 3 more? I want to take this up to 10 before we hit the end. Get this up to 10 before we hit the end of the game here, whenever that is. Hopefully not too late. It is a school night for all of you, and me too. School night for all of you. As some of you have noticed, I'm not wearing a jersey for this game. I'm just wearing the diagonal word mark shirt. I do have an away Pens jersey in my collection. The Vegas Gold one, Chris Connor from the inaugural season, when it was known as Casal Energy Center. It was a different time. It's 2009, I believe, or 2010. A simpler time. I had a belly full of food, a head full of hair, and eyes full of dreams. But I wanted to get a more modern black and gold Pens jersey in my collection. Just like I have a Vegas Gold and Knights Gold jersey in my collection. I've been wanting to have a more modern Pens one as well. The Vegas Golden Knights jersey I got, I wanted one as soon as I left Vegas from me and my wife's honeymoon. And I just fell in love with the city and the team. I just did. It's fantastic. And I'd seriously recommend that hockey fans get out to Vegas and enjoy a show there at the Fortress. That's it. That's all I'm asking. You don't have to like them. Just get out there and enjoy the show. Six people watching here as we are heading into the third period here. You're just hitting 9 o'clock here on the East Coast. That's 7 of you watching here. They'll just soon be getting underway. Again, here in Pittsburgh, they were just interviewing P.O. Joseph's dad. I guess is it the dad strip they're doing? So they got the dads up there in Pittsburgh. They're all getting the smelling salts. All getting the smelling salts to start the third. Okay. Get this back up there. Up there, and we are back at it here in the third. And here in the third period, 2-2. 2-2 is the Arizona, the first possession of the period. They're in the attack corner, trying to work out the near corner. Pens are able to intercept it and dump it back, get a bit of a regrouping. Breakout pass intercepted by Arizona out there at the blue line, recollected in their defense, and they will go off for a change. So we will see where this goes here in the third. 6 people watching this so far. Give us a like. for this video. Please, it appeases our algorithm overlords. Pretty please. 2-2 early here in the third period. 18:58 to go here in the third period. Dump out by Pittsburgh. Just at Arizona's blue line. Arizona trying to push the pace here in the third, but Pens get a counterattack going. Tried to throw a shot from the board. I think that was Hanestrosa, but it was broken up by Arizona. Knocked out to center ice. Arizona is able to recollect it, regroup, and we'll be ready to go. Six people still watching here. Give a like to this video, please. Click that bell icon to get notifications for other watch parties we are doing. We will be doing watch parties for the World Juniors at the end of the month. Love it. They're showing clips of both Joseph brothers going to the penalty box. I was at that game. Where both brothers got sent to the penalty box at the same time. Both took a penalty. It's almost like I wonder if the refs actually just said, screw it, I'm going to call a penalty on both of them. I was there for that game. But as I was saying, we will be doing World Junior watch-alongs at the end of the month as well. And hopefully Team USA can get another World Juniors, as the World Juniors will take place in Sweden this year and not up in Canada where Edmonton plays again. For those who don't know, the World Juniors are the best collection of, I think, like under 19 teen talent that's collected in one big international competition. I love World Juniors every year. Absolutely love it. It's like a miniature Olympics. It's fantastic. Looks like going off for high sticking. Arizona's taking a penalty. That's Kesselring going off appears to be let's see here. Let's see. And I don't know. Power play for Pittsburgh. Long shot, deflected wide, up and out of play. Face off in the offensive zone for the Pens. And we will see. Pens a good chance here to try and break through here on the power play. Arizona wins the faceoff, knocks it to the corner. Battle behind the net. Arizona flings it around the boards and out of the zone and down the well it goes. Collected by Tristan Jarry. Erik Karlsson gets it in his own zone, skates up the ice. Pens leading a rush in ice, tries to throw it in front of the net, and Crosby's not able to get to it. Collected by Arizona, skated out of the zone to center ice. Played into the zone by Kesselring, and Pens are able to take it away. Second power play unit is out there, switching up some bodies now to try and get some others out there. Sort of a mix on this one. Jeff Carter on the power play. The heck is wrong with you? Why is Jeff Carter out there on the power play? Why is there Jeff Carter in my power play? Why? So you got Crosby, Gino, Jeff Carter, probably Chris Letang out there too. Malkin, nice cross-ice feed over to Carlson. Fires, tip, deflected wide and out of play. Once again, why is there Jeff Carter on my power play? Why? Outside of just screening the goalie. There was Karlsson, shot high and wide. It's definitely not been the Erik Karlsson that they were advertised. They signed up for him. 36 seconds left on the power play. as tie up on the faceoff. Pens win it back out to the blue line. The blue line throw along the near boards off the stick, but able to get recollected. Collected over to shooting, blocked down. Letang gets it back out at the point. Looking in the high slot, feeds it over to the far boards. Cross feed over. Crosby winds, fires. That was Lars Eller. Why is there Lars Eller on the power play? Riley Smith out there, which that I understand. Scores! Erik Karlsson with the laser! Erik Karlsson with the big blast, and it's in the net! And the Pens are in the lead 3-2 with 15:34 left in the game. That was Jeff Carter. Jeff Carter has 2 goals. Oh my God. Okay, I'll shut up. That's why you have Jeff Carter on my power play. Okay, I'll shut up. I will shut up. Screening Connor Ingram, deflected, and it goes right by him. Jeff Carter, big 77. Jeff Carter has done a thing again. Jeff Carter has done a thing. 3-2 Pittsburgh. Wow. I will shut up. Okay, that's why there's Jeff Carter on my power play. Okay. All right. You got the lead. All right. I'll be quiet about it. I still don't like his 2-year no movement clause. Still don't like it. Still don't understand why there's Lars Eller there. All right. So Jeff Carter gets the goal, assist to Chris Letang and Riley Smith. Smith gets the assist. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 23 seconds. And Crystal is happy because Letang got himself an assist on the play. 3-2. Now, Pittsburgh. Let me show you the odds here, Sparky. You have one simple task, and you know what that is. Don't blow the freaking game! That's it. That's all you have to do. Just hold a lead. That's all I ask. Just hold the freaking lead. That's all you got to do. Because you got a plane ride after this. Oh, so that's what's happened to Stefan Nosek. That's what's happened to him. And also some breaking news tonight. Ethan Bear signed with the Capitals. So they're getting some defensive help as well. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. $14:30 to go here in the game. Pens up 3-2. Holy crap, I just realized this. The Pens have scored 2 power play goals. 2. I don't think that's happened at all this season. I don't. When they scored the power play goal earlier, that was their first power play goal since November 11th. A month without a power play goal. The law of average is on your side, if nothing else. Go push and shove. Some battling going on below the blue line. Penguin fall down, go boom. And will that be the first media timeout we're going to have? It's the 13-minute mark. Not 100% sure yet. Long blast by Letang. Yep, we're getting our first media timeout. Jeff Carter with the power play goal. 3-2 Pittsburgh. With 13:58 to go here in the third period. Very interesting. See if they can actually hold this. Sorry, I'm just reading something. So, more with this. Looks like DC is going to try and completely support a complete renovation of the Capital One Arena. This was one of the big things that was holding up. That was holding up the deal. That Ted Leonsis was putting in his own money to try and try and renovate the Capital One Arena. And since Ted wasn't getting what he wanted, he's threatening the team to move. So I wonder if this is like a high stakes bluff. Oh, they're doing cute arena cam things. Like there's a little girl eating a piece of pizza. Adorable. So we've got 4 people watching here right now. We were up to nearly 10 at one point. 13:28 to go here in the game. Pens leading 3-2. That's offsides. That's offsides. Thank you. Thank you. I hate it when I'm right. Let's see. We're up to 8 likes so far. We're up to 8. Can we get up to 10? Just hold on here, everyone. Just hold on. Coyotes moving back into the offensive zone. Right. Clayton Keller looking around, can't get one, tries to throw one on net. Fought off, back out to the point. Coyotes looking, getting this 3-2 setup. Valchenia moving on, and someone's without a stick. Someone get a stick. Looks like that's a Penguin without a stick. Stick. Long dribbling shot. Just gets fought off to the side. Rister on the way. Doesn't get through for the Yotes. You had to figure some pushback for them as they are way behind in shots for the Pens. Pens still leading in shots, 38-18. The Pens back in the offensive zone, tried to throw one out front, couldn't. Long shot, bounced off a skate and out of the zone for the Pens. Third period just humming along, 11:45 to go here in the third period. Here in the third period, Pens at back at the point, shot deflected up off the boards. Comes back down. Arizona trying to get it out of the zone, but Pens really fighting for it. Pens doing a good job so far, keeping the action in the offensive zone after that brief surge by the Coyotes after giving up a power play goal. Voracek's been doing decent so far. Another steal by the Pens. Crossing feet, bounces off of some sticks and skates and gets out of the zone. Zone. Pens recollect it and try to dump it back in. Guys are going to go off for a line change. 11 minutes to go here in the third period. Pens up 3-2. Cross Coyotes in the pen zone, trying to get the puck out to the point. Kept in by Arizona. Pens try to break up the pass, try to move up 2-on-2. Try to make it a brief 3-on-2, but just ends up dumping the puck down into the corner. Yotes are able to steal the puck away, get the puck up the ice. 3-on-3. The Coyotes leading the charge into the zone. Puck dumped in the near corner. Pens are able to get it and chip it back out of the zone. Looks like Arizona is playing to win, and the Pens are playing not to lose. Nearly hitting the halfway point of this third period. That's right. Keep that clock running, everyone. Keep that clock running. Long dump in. Arizona is able to collect in the corner. Corner rolled back around, and the Pens are able to skate it out of the zone. 2-on-2 going the other way. Crosby with some moves and shot in on Connor Ingram, and he stops it. Dang it. .10:01 to go here in the third. Some nice moves by Crosby. It was 2-on-2. Has some dekes, makes England fall down, but Crosby was falling down a little bit too, so he didn't fully get a lot on that. Doing kind of the old one knee shot. Face off to the right of Connor Ingram. Back out to the point. Pens win it back out to the point. Long shot. Scramble in front and just goes by of Drew O'Connor. Puck dumped out of the zone. No icing. Puck quickly dumped back out by the Pens. Jake Gensel skates in, tries to cut. Pinball in front, jammed around, and knocked away somehow, but still stays in the zone. Back out to the far boards. Arizona picks off a play up along the boards. They fall down. Okay, that was weird. And looks like delayed penalty coming up on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, as Arizona plays it back, they're sort of playing off the call a little bit as Arizona comes into the zone, knocked away by Pittsburgh, and we will have a penalty on the Penguins. Connor Ingram falling down, losing his stick. Drew O'Connor would have been there for the put away, but just rolled over his stick. Another media timeout in Pittsburgh. (3-2) Pittsburgh. Ugh. So, something I was reading up on that so DC's made a counteroffer to try and renovate the Capital One Arena, which is what they wanted, which is what Ted Leonsis originally wanted. He announced for tomorrow that they will be moving out. They will be moving out of DC to northern Virginia. But just about 10 minutes ago, DC mayor made a counterpoint to try and dump a whole bunch of legislation to try and renovate the Capital One Arena, which is what Ted Leonsis originally wanted, but never got until he threatened to move. So a lot of you are thinking, well, a lot of you are like, well, what's the deal in this? And Ted's wanted money to renovate Capital One Arena. And now that he's threatened to move, it's like DC, now they're willing to play ball. So we will see where this goes. 9:03 to go here in the game here. Power play for Arizona. Play for Arizona here as Chris Letang goes off. 3-2. To Arizona gets it set up. They're back out the point. Crossing feed back down low. Down the Cooley. Cooley dumps it around to Valmacky. Valmacky battling in the corner. Pens are able to get it and pitchfork it. Still nice keeping at the blue line. Dumps it back down around. Valmacky out to the point. Over to Logan Cooley. Cooley looking at the circle. Back out to the point. No one there. And the Yotes clear the zone themselves. Arizona gets the puck in their own zone. They're going to skate it out. Keller leading the charge and dumps the puck down and around. Pittsburgh able to get it there in the corner. Corner puck battle as Arizona whips it back around to the opposite side to the near boards. Cooley passes it into the corner. Back out to the point. Valmacky looking. Back out to Valmacky. Keller wanted it. Didn't get it. Looking at the circles. Back out to the point. Still nothing. Back to the faceoff circle yet again. Logan Cooley calling for it. Wrister bounces off the boards. Nobody there to collect the rebound. Back out to the point and past the stick and out of the zone. 38 seconds left here on the power play. For the Yotes, Pens up by 1 as Nosek flings the puck out of the zone. Second unit on for the Yotes right now. Dumps it in, down and around, and looks like it was up and hit the netting. Wait, we have a penalty? Who? I don't have the sound on, so I don't know who. Refs are discussing, and it looks like it's going to be on the Coyotes. Looks like it's going to be on Arizona, so that'll wipe out the power play. Let's see. Too many? Are they getting them for too many? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Too many men on a power play. That's just lazy. It's just lazy. So, yeah, laugh it up all you want. So, I think they're getting them for too many men. I think that's what they're getting them on. Yep, too many men. Too many men on Arizona. Slow line change costs them the power play. So, 4-on-4, brief power play. 4-on-4, brief 4-on-4, and then we will head toward a Penguins power play. Pens are probably going to have on part of their power play crew. And then they'll just fully transition over once it ends. Arizona trying to pen zone as the 4-on-4 runs out. 4 runs out. Corner puck battle. Now a power play for Pittsburgh. Puck there was loose underneath the Coyote, killing time, and the Pens skated out of the zone. They're going to regroup a little bit to get the personnel that they want out on the ice. Erik Karlsson back in his own zone. Malkin's out there leading the charge onto the ice. He gets held up and taken down. Nothing on the play, and the puck gets dumped down. Minute to go here on the power play. Erik Karlsson collects it, skates it up the ice, past the center logo. Drop pass nearly picked off by Arizona, chipped into the zone, but collected by Arizona and dumped back out of play. Pens trying to regroup the puck at center ice. Arizona is playing a bit aggressive here. 6:09 to go here in the third period. Pens can't even get out of their own zone. What the hell are you doing? Pens looking up. Karlsson fires it into the zone. Dump run able to collect on the far boards by the Pens. Back out to the faceoff circle. Looking back out to the point. Over to Carlson. Shoots on. Deflected on by Malkin and just wide. Back out to Carlson at the point. Flings it over to Crosby. They're on the near boards. Arizona gets to it first and dumps it out. And that should do it for the Pens power play. 3, 2, and 1. 5:28 to go here in the third period. Time just moving along here on third. I have no problem with that. Riley Smith brings the puck in on the near boards, tries to get it in deep, picked off by Arizona. Riley collects his own shot by Carter. Looking for the hat trick? Stop it. I don't know what to do with a Jeff Carter hat trick if it happens. Shot by the Pens just goes just wide up the net. Lars Eller below the net tries to bank it in, and Connor Ingram has it and smacks the ice in frustration. Final media timeout in Pittsburgh. 4:59 to go in the third period. We will see where this goes. See how this will finish in Pittsburgh. They're showing a commercial for the ESPN NBA stuff, Christmas Day stuff. You know, there are people that argued that the NBA season should start on Christmas Day and go all the way till August. I'm not completely against it. So we'll take a look at some of the stats here as we are here in the third period. Shots are 41-19 for Pittsburgh. It's where Pittsburgh, both teams tied in block shots at 16. Penalty minutes are about even. Pens at 12. Arizona has 10. Both teams have 2 power play goals on the night, 1 shorthanded goal for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh leading in hits 23-19. Pittsburgh leading in faceoffs at 59%, and Arizona at 41. So very interesting to see where this will play out as we head deep into the third here. 4:59 to go here in the third. Pens trying to close this out. Hey, there's Alex Kerfoot. I wonder what happened to him. Former Tampa Bay Lightning. The early slate of games should be wrapping up here soon. So you get a bit of a update here. 5-3 Toronto. Mitch Marner getting another goal. That's the other game. That's the other game that we are doing a watch along here on the network. The network as well. 4-1 Hurricanes, 4-3 St. Louis over Detroit. We'll get to more of that here in a little bit. A bunch of late games coming up as well. Erik Karlsson nearly got greedy, had the puck stripped away from him. Logan Cooley leading a charge down the ice, puck into the corner, wraps it around as well. Arizona fighting along the backboards, trying to win that puck battle out of the corner. They're able to whip it off the boards, but recollect it back out the point. Long shot blocked down by a Penguin. Erik Karlsson is able to get it, slam it off the boards, and back out to center ice. 4 minutes to go here in Pittsburgh. Pens leading 3-2. We'll be keeping an eye on Connor Ingram of when they will send him. Arizona gets it back into the zone, back over in 17, and nearly swung and missed on there. Tristan Jarry nearly gets the puck out himself. You scored a goalie goal. Don't overthink it there, Jarry. If you're a goaltender, tend the goal. Arizona gets the puck down along the far boards. Puck battle there in the far corner. Crosby's able to win it, get it out of the zone. Zone to Letang, who just dumps it into the zone as they will go off for a line change. 3:09 to go here in the third period. Penn still up 3-2. Dump in by Arizona. Pittsburgh trying to get it out on the near boards, banked out off to center ice. Got 10 of you watching. Please give this a like. Let's get this up to 10 before the end of the game. Arizona leading the charge over center ice, trying to work the puck into the zone. Can't. Slapped out of the zone by Lars Eller. Arizona kind of trapped at center ice right now. Connor Ingram still in net, keeping an eye out on him. Ralph Keller gets it along into the zone. Jason Zucker's shot wide of the net. Back out to the point. Over to the far boards. Into the corner. Pens are able to get to it first. Erik Karlsson tied up there along the boards. In comes more Coyotes and Penguins to help out. 2:15 left in the game. Still 3-2. Yotes are able to work it out of the corner. On to near corner. Throws one. Banked off of Jari. Pens get it. Are able to get it. Long clear. And goalie's out. Empty net for Arizona. Letang misses it. 2:02 to go in the third. Empty net for Arizona. Russ, thank you so much, brother. Up to 12 likes. Let's keep that going. Maybe we'll get this up to 15. Russ, thank you so much, brother. 2:02 to go here. Pens looking to end a 4-game losing streak and keep a 14-game winning streak against Arizona going. They're showing the replay. Getzel getting the early goal to put the Pens up. And then 2 goals by the Coyotes. Both being power play goals. And then goal tied the game. And then Jeff Carter with a deflection gives them the lead. 3-2, 2:02 to go. And I need an antacid. Looks like we had timeout Arizona here. Of course, draw up the play here. 2 minutes. Russ saying we need to win like 10 straight. Look, I'll settle for a 3-game winning streak at this point. I'll settle for 3. Face off to the left of Jari. Empty net for the Coyotes. So he's lining up. 2:02 to go. As Connor Ingram is on the bench. Face off, tied up. Tied up as the Pens come out with it. Try to get it out of the zone and just barely get out of the zone. And line change off for the Pens. Malkin able to steal it. Tried to fling it toward the empty net and missed. Arizona getting out of the zone. Clayton Keller pushing the puck up the ice. Skates across the blue zone. Shot fought off by Jari. Jari into the corner. Whipped it around the boards. And Getzel's racing after it. No icing on the play. Getzel's able to get it and able to tuck it. And it's into the empty net. They score. That should be Jake Getzel's goal. 4-2 Pittsburgh. Empty netter. And what a hard-fought goal for Jake Getzel. 2 goals on the night for him. So Jake wins beating out the icing call, chips the puck around to Malkin, and just kind of slaps the puck in as he was trying to work the puck back around the net. And he just falls down and just into the net. 1:20 to go here in the third. Face off at center ice. Yes, Russ, it should be over now. It should be. Connor Ingram back in the net. Arizona recollects and an icing call on Pittsburgh with 1:10 to go. That should do it for Pittsburgh. But I'm not counting out something stupid happening. Not at all. Buck 10 to go here in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh up 4-2 on the Coyotes. Face-off won by the Pens, chipped out of the zone, and that's going to go all the way down. No icing. Icing is waved off with 1 minute to go here in the third. Arizona out of their zone. Puck chipped in all the way down. Tristan Jarry gets it, plays it off to Letang. Letang chips it up the boards to Riley Smith. Riley Smith plays it, just gets it out of the zone. Out of the zone, back into center ice, back into the pen zone. Logan Cooley falls down. No call on the play. Pens and Coyotes battling there on the corners, taking it into the corners. Pittsburgh has it. Breakout pass in the zone, skating it out. Connor Ingram still in his net. They're not going to pull him. Crossing ice feed, nothing there. There as the Pens are just keeping it in the offensive zone and are going to let this clock wind down. And it looks like the disastrous 4-game losing streak is going to come to an end for the Pittsburgh Penguins. 7, 6, 5. Let's count it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Win. And the Pittsburgh Penguins have finally back in the win column, are back at 500, pushing and shoving at the horn. That's the end of the game. The score, Pittsburgh 4, Arizona 2. Thank God. Ugh. In the words of Steve Dangle, why do I watch hockey? Stress relief, mostly. Pens win it 4-2 the final. Fist bumps, taps all around. And what a game by the Pens here. Finally getting some scoring out of their bottom six. Jeff Carter doing a thing twice. And just a solid 60-minute game out of them. And unlike what Getzoff said on the broadcast in Florida, this is a step in the right direction. Getting a win and a 60-minute effort, that's a step in the right direction. Not losing 3-1. This is a step in the right direction. Just get a win. Just get a win. And you start the week off right. This is a step in the right direction. Not losing by 1 instead of losing by 5. So, yep, Russ, I agree. I love watching hockey too. I do as well. But 10 likes on the night. Thank you so much, everyone. But you know, this was fun. This was fun to do. A little boring at times. A little boring, but that's what happens. And in the words of Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, well, dudes, I'd say that's pretty much a wrap. Cowbunga. Cowbunga. Cowbunga, everyone. And in the words, I'll close you out with this. Russ, who do we play next? Montreal tomorrow night in Eastern Canada. But I'm going to end it here. And in the words of a Philadelphia hockey broadcaster, good night and good hockey.
Say something.